Meanwhile, Paul's got to get this goal expansion again, because what's his income at? Well, with this going at full, he's still got the most income. Spartan's getting a little low. But Paul really wants that expansion. They both really want that expansion down. Spartan pulls his carriers to a fairly safe distance, and why do they keep going up here? He must have just be sending them. The only thing I guess is he's trying to send them to go into our mains, and they don't have a ground path. So they run to that wall, look at the cliff, turn back and say, now what? What do you want us to do now? Are we supposed to jump? Do you want us to fly? What do you expect from us? And then they died. Now I'm getting greater spire, because it is time for a counterattack. And with what we've seen, I think there's only one unit appropriate for a counterattack. That would be the Brood Lord. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of corruptors. 29 corruptors. Beautiful sight. They fly through this rock, because the corruptors just roll that way. Yeah, this base is unmolested, and that is unacceptable. Apparently there's nothing we're going to be able to do about that just yet. Where are these guys going? Ah, I know where these guys are going. They need a nice quiet place to metamorphosize. Broodlords like to spawn in private. It's a very personal, very private experience. Check out the army value. Looks like I got a 149 army, well ahead of anybody else's by a long shot. And Spartan is next, and he's way ahead. So we didn't realize it, but apparently at this point we were well ahead of it. I guess throwing all those expensive units against us was not their best plan. And the Broodlords are ready. Just in time to meet a bunch of missile turrets. Are the Broodlords going to turn tail and run because of a few missile turrets? They might. They might. Oh, they might see these and run away. Oh, that's right. They outrange missile turrets. Whoops. Unless they get a little too close. Of course, this battlecruiser should be coming after. Whoa! Yeah, we don't want to get in there. We want to take care of these missile turrets first. And the broodlings are gonna go. Broodlings go wild. Haha, the battlecruiser's finally like, oh, maybe I should shoot the people that are spawning all these broodlings. Big mistake. Lay down a corruption and scratch another battlecruiser. Let's check out the units lost now. Yeah, Dela's taken a huge hit. All those battlecruisers he's lost is not fun. And we are going to go uncontested in cleaning up this base. Because that's just how the Zerg rolls. So he's going to try to escape the command center, but that just means it's going to die faster. Nope, didn't make it. Oh, it's going to crash right on the edge of that cliff. So that's the end of that expansion. Yet he still has some of the highest income, only I've caught up now. I'm doing pretty good with getting my 2 expansions fully saturated again. I wonder if they know they're in trouble. But it looks like we've got Dela trying to get Thors. And finally, Spartan's going to join in the fun with his massive air force, which will also be very effective. On to the next expansion. This Nexus is not long for this world. There's nothing like an exploding Nexus to get the blood flowing. And 2 useless carriers are going to come in and meet the awesome might of mass corruptors. And that's when we see the Thors. That is a lot of Thors. Apparently they think shooting broodlings is going to get them something. Oh. We got Spartan up here taking out this little unit production facility, and I'm trying to get my units in here to... Yeah, my broodlords are getting hit hard. So we got to evacuate while Spartan is going to flank. Oh man, that would have been a horrible place for the Thors to be if we could have successfully pinchered them. But we're gonna... Spartan's gonna pull back. Probably because he saw me pull back, or maybe he met some resistance. I'm making some more corruptors. I need to get his more broodlords. Do I have broodlords anywhere? Oh, I got 5 broodlords. Making their slow way across the map. I didn't want to produce them out there where all them Thors were. And we're gonna get some more too. Get some that are already here, and the one broodlord that survived the first assault, just barely. He's only at 30 HP, and that was after he healed a little bit. So what are they building to combat us? A battle cruiser, and Paul is... He has nothing. An Archon and a carrier and 2 Dark Templars. Which doesn't make any sense, because he's got an economy. So who knows what he's doing. My renewed Broodlord force is coming in. That's so much Zerg air. If you are not frightened, then you are ignorant. So I've got my 10 Broodlords and 37 Corruptors ready for another attack. Spartan's bringing his potent air force in for some support. I'm going to kill a stray Archon and some Dark Templar that were lurking about and causing no good. Where's that Overseer? But Spartan's just going to go in for the meat. Right into the base. And we're trying to lay down some broodlings to stop these Thors from having access. And in come the Corruptors to take on this next wave of battle cruisers. Just didn't learn. The battle cruisers were not working against mass Corruptors. His Thors were doing more to keep my units at bay than those battle cruisers were. And Paul's bringing his single carrier. Pretty much the only useful unit he has left now. I don't know what my Corruptors do. Oh, they're trying to lay down a corruption. Let's see how quickly we can kill these things. Oh, lost 4 of my Broodlords already. Oh, he pulls that. Last Thor just barely escapes death. And say goodbye to your carrier, Paul. And he's gonna get a mothership. I don't know. I don't know what he thought a mothership was gonna do when he has absolutely nothing to use it with. So currently at unit lost. Yeah. Dale is taking a lot of damage. Oh, Man, my broodlords are taking a beating. I only got 4 left. Am I making more? Oh, nobody's producing anything right now. We're too busy fighting. It's an intense battle. I mean, push forward, pull back, push forward, pull back. And now we're going to lay down a corruption on a mothership. Yeah, she didn't last long. I gotta get more broodlords. But we still have Spartan's Air Force, and they can take care of the ground, even though my broodlords are a little bit lacking in quantity. Well, that factory's gonna go. In come the Thors. Down goes a Thor. Down goes another Thor. He's desperately trying to get away. It's just push forward, push back, push forward, push back. Very micro-intensive battle. I'm getting more broodlords from somewhere. Oh, and Dale GG's. Well, he doesn't GG, he just quits. I think he knows he's done. And these remaining Thors are just gonna sit there and say, what the heck. We gave it the good old college try, so now it's just time to unleash on the Terran. Apparently Spartan is going to take out this expansion finally, despite the fact that it's gone. Paul's going to try to put up another one. I don't know why, because he's not making anything. So that'll be cleanup now. It's a very intense game. We thought we were completely sunk as much damage as they were doing to us with very expensive units, but when we started, I'm telling you, the corruptors turned the tide, because they made all those expensive units absolutely worthless. And now the void raids that are, and then Spartan, and then Paul finally realized it's done. So I hope you enjoyed that game. It was a very high adrenaline game, and we'll see you next time.